Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? Good morning, everybody. I'm doing this early in the morning, so whenever you get it, you get it. But I'm doing it early in the morning. I'm here to talk about these three individuals, child. Okay, we gonna start with the man first, because the man is always the middle ground for all the BS and where all the BS exists. Okay, so we starting with Leo, and then we gonna go to the ladies. Okay, now Leo from the gate, his character was flawed, and it just seemed like he was insecure or he didn't have what he needed. Okay, point blank period. Like he needed something extra, and I think that he was looking for it on this show, and it wasn't necessarily a relationship. I think it was validation, because I think that that's why he kept on bringing up the amount of money that he had. Every time, my mother told me this, every time a man feels a need to mention something, it means that he has some insecurities around it. Not about it, but around it. Meaning that, hey, it's something else that's like you need that's not making you feel like a man. Because if you're happy about money, and I guess that's your definition of manhood, then leave it at that. But he's looking for a spouse to validate him, because obviously this money necessarily does not mean anything, and he's been treated a certain type of way despite the fact that he has money. But that's why he keeps throwing it up in everybody's face, because society tells the man that, hey, if you are financially stable, you're the head honcho of the man. You are that man. So I think that that's why he kept on bringing up money. And also, I think that he's just very insecure, and I don't think that Leo is hideous. I think he's medium ugly, medium, not like really ugly, but just medium ugly. And I think that he was expecting certain things from both ladies. Now, from the gate, Brittany let it be known that, hey, I am, that girl. Okay, I'm a trophy wife. Okay, I'm the one that you are going to take care of. Okay, she was bringing up 50-50 conversations. She was bringing up like, listen, sir, you better know that you got that money, baby, you gonna spend it on me, point blank period. And she like let her intentions kind of be known with how she was handling him. She never gave off the I just love you, or I'm just gonna stand by you, despite any and everything. No, 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 no. She made it very clear, at least to me watching, that she came for his money, that his money was a factor in her wanting to be with him. But she wasn't like out, just she ain't just say the word, but she definitely, little things that she did. And she was very like emotional. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is a play on her being a Cancer, okay? I want to talk about each and everything, because I looked this up, right, on what they do, right? So a lot of people were saying that, hey, Brittany's an influencer, but Brittany is an esthetician. And Leo is an art dealer, and Hannah is a medical device sales. That's what she does for a living, right? I think she's I want to say examiner, but that's what she does for a living. She's an Aquarius. Leo is an Aries, and the crybaby here, aka Brittany, she's a Cancer. Now, how she handled him, she definitely let him know it's about your money. And the way in which he treated Hannah, I don't know. Hannah, like, out the pods, I feel as though, like, Hannah is proving why Leo treated her the way he treated her, okay? Now, Hannah is on her weight loss journey, but Hannah is used to being a big girl, right? I say this to also connect with the other girl, on the show. I'm going to talk about her later. I don't even want to discuss her in this video. But big girls who get skinny still have that big girl insecurity, if you do know what I mean. So every time you see a big girl or a girl that used to be big with a man, she still has that big girl insecurity. So she still moves as if she's, a big girl. And the thing is, some big girls, what's changing them from being fine or in, societal eyes, because I always think big girls are beautiful, but what's like making them not be attractive in society eyes is their weight. So once that weight is removed, or they're made smaller, society is like, oh, you a bad bee. You, like, the conversation is completely changed. And the thing is that's intense for a big girl to go from y'all treating them like you can't touch them with a stick, to just being the baddest of the crew, or the baddest, point blank period. Because honestly, a lot of people feel like big girls are gorgeous. They just need to lose that weight, and then you'll date them, make them your girlfriend, be with them. You remember that the girl from that show, like she was the like mom in that show with that pageant girl with she was a little chubby. Alana, I think that was her name. She was chubby. She was so cute. Honey Boo Boo. Yeah, she was so cute. Her mom lost weight, got some weight surgery, and she just instantly turned into the baddest. I've heard a lot of guys say, "Oh my gosh, she was so effing bad," and with that came something else that she never see. Bad girls that are like society's choice and made to believe that they're fine their whole life. They have been taught how to handle it, meaning that they have, when from the time they were little girls, they have been taught who guys they should talk to, being a baddie and only being considered, mainly because of your looks. They have been taught how to navigate that. I think there's a lesson that needs to be taught when you are that beautiful, or society, you're the choice of society and everybody's looking at you like you just the baddest bee. There's something that you have to learn being that. And I think big girls, when they turn from just you can't touch them with a pole, or what I'm saying, everybody's not seeing their worth or seeing them as attractive to being the choice, that's an intense transition. So they have to adjust to that, and that's going to take time. So immediately they making wrong decisions that these baddies are making, I don't know, like in middle school, or what I'm saying, junior high school or whatever. They're making it on like early on, with men, because they haven't had that much of a choice, or now they have a wider range of choices, that because society deems you as attractive, so you have a big choice of who you want to be with, or who you like or whatever. You get to choose, you get the pick of the pick, and they've never had that, and they've never had conditioning of all these different men want to talk to me because I'm just they still have that insecurity of them when they was a big girl, so they have to navigate through that, and because they're still that, even though they look different, it I think it needs to be worked on. I think they need some therapy. They need to figure out how to make that smooth transition versus you just, baddie, because you don't know the type of men to avoid. And I think that was what was going on with Hannah, point blank, period. Hannah still has that big insecurity, like as if she was a big girl. So she handled Leo as if, she's that big girl, not knowing you are gorgeous, you are beautiful, and you're still transitioning. I, heard somebody on my timeline just discuss how she lost more weight, and she's even more gorgeous than when we seen her on the show, and congratulations to her, but that's how she handled Leo. The thing with her and Leo, she was always very understanding with Leo, so Leo put her in a certain category, like the kind of girl that she could just get away with doing anything to, or that's so understanding. And ladies, let this be a example. Don't ever be that understanding to a man, period. I don't understand nothing. I don't understand. You gonna treat me right, or I'm gonna leave your ass alone. I'm not finna be like, oh, well, I understand why he did that. I understand why that happened. I understand, because the understanding girls get played with. The understanding girls, they will leave you like a hot potato. They play games with the understanding girl. So I don't want to be the understanding girl. I don't understand nothing. You gonna treat me right, period. Or I'm gonna cuss you out, or you gonna get left out. Point blank, period. I'm not gonna be with you, but you're not finna peg me as the understanding girl. She was very understanding with Leo. The other guy the guy that she ended up choosing, she was very immature, insecure. Just the way she handled him was not proper. Point blank, period. I'm just gonna put that, but like for real, she was showing him that she was understanding. So when he lost her, or she went with the other guy, it really surprised him, because he put her under the you was so understanding, it seemed like you was gonna be here for all my BS. Now for you to stand up and say no, girl, what? You wasn't showing me that was the type of woman that you was, and now you want to be that type of woman? Nah, I'ma gaslight you. Nah, I'ma get you back to where I am comfortable with you being at. She's like, no. And the thing is, she was flip-flopping, going back and forth, between the two guys. She's very easily convinced, easily manipulated. And that's scary, very scary. And my boyfriend and I watched this show, and he kept on calling her big back, saying, oh, she got a big back. I was like, child, no, this girl is beautiful. This girl has slimmed down. This girl has got her looks together. She, I'm saying, and she keep, expanding and become working on everything. Just so gorgeous, beautiful girl. But when it comes down to her, and she just moved like she had insecurities. And the way this man played, like, Leo was trash. Okay, let's just face it, he was trash. How he tried to gaslight her, how he tried to over manipulate her, put too much on her, force her to make a decision when she was, unready to make a decision. And then later on, she was like, well, I didn't mean that decision. He would be the same one saying, nope, but you made a decision, so now you have to settle on your decision. He gives that. So I'm glad that she did not, like, make that choice. She stood on business and then came back. He was trying to front like you wasn't going to choose her. Oh no, I always wanted Brittany. No, you didn't. You got stuck with Brittany. That's what you had to choose. You knew Brittany was giving I want your money vibes, and that's why you ain't, want to pick her from the beginning. You still wanted to straddle the fence between the ladies as long as you could, or until Love Is Blind made you choose. Point blank, period. And her and Brittany, like him, Leo and Brittany chose together, each other together, like they chose to be together, and they didn't show their storyline. That was telling to me, because that made me feel like, oh, there's more BS on the scene. Because why would y'all sacrifice their story? And their story at the time to me seemed like the most toxic story. So this was like good TV. If they're sacrificing what we think is good TV, there's more BS coming, and there's more BS worth watching. We're gonna be gagged when we see all of this. It's gonna be like, because if they are sacrificing this story, this intense story, yeah, no, we got a lot of mess to see, okay? Because I'm hearing all type of mess, child. All type of mess. But I think that everybody, like this, I don't know, so far, it's been poetic justice, okay? Poetic justice. Because, damn it, the way I saw, like, how Brittany gave it to him when she saw him at that reveal, child, I snickered, I laughed, I was doing the snorting noises and everything. It was hilarious to me because she just could not believe it. She was like, what the hell? Like, it was like, what the hell? Couldn't say nothing positive about him. Stuck, like, at him, like, is this really how you look? And you was over here acting, and what? And I knew they was going to go to Miami because they said something about Miami. So they ended up going to Miami or whatever. But I was like thirsty to see, more so how Hannah was going to react once she saw Leo. That was my thing. But maybe we'll still get it when they're all blended together, We don't need to see their, I guess, love story developing and all of that, I guess. But hopefully we see them all as a cast, or see when they do the meet and greet or whatever, we see them on that front, maybe. But yeah, they cut their story off because they got more toxic coming. Okay, so I'm like watching. Okay, a lot of people on the internet, y'all pissing me off because y'all trying to like spoil it. This is a show, okay? We all know that this is a show. We all are watching for a purpose. We're all watching because, I don't know, we don't have nothing to do on a Thursday night or whatever, because I watch it normally on Thursday. New episodes show up sometimes on Wednesdays. So, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing to do, so we're watching. This is to take us on a journey. Y'all want to do all this. It's one thing telling us how you feel, but y'all want to do all this investigation and spoil it for the rest of us. Don't do that, because we all watching the show to watch it because we're entertained. We don't care about put politics of it all, this and that, and this means this and this means like I don't know. I'm not watching for those purposes. Not for sure. I'm watching because I just like this. I love Love Is Blind. I want to see what's gonna happen. So y'all stop spoiling it for the rest of us. For the people that when I be watching videos and they be like, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Oh yeah, I'm not watching no more. Instantly, because you're not about to spoil it, nothing. Tell me your opinion so I can see if your opinion and my opinion is in alignment, but I don't want to hear you spoil it for me, because for me that's a mess. Like, why would you do that to me? Why would you ruin my life like that? Like, no, I don't like that at all. That's just my humble opinion about that. But that's all I want to say about these three, because I feel like it's important to really talk about these three. I want to talk about Hannah and her second choice in my next video, because I feel like that needs a video by itself. You know what I'm saying? Just because I just want to talk freely about them. But yeah, that's all I got to say about this couple, though. Love you guys. Bye.